Alrighty. Alrighty. Hello, everybody. JR here, back with part 4 of the Life is Strange Partners in Time comic series. We are officially starting the second half of the series. So after this, we have 2 more books left, and then the Max and Chloe story will this Max and Chloe sequel story will be done. So, uh, ah, there we go. All right. So, since the last episode, we were on um. There you go. Hey, we were on the we last left Max with not being able to go back to her timeline with OG Chloe, um, because they found out that they both need to that both Max and OG Chloe in the OG timeline has to be in the same place at the same time. And they thought they were in the exact same place because they were both on a beach. Which clearly wasn't the case, because when they went into the transcend, it was all fucked up and messed up. So, and then afterward, and Tristan was able to go through, but unfortunately Max wasn't able to. And then BTS Chloe was able to pull Max back out, and she remains in the Chloe Rachel timeline. So so and then afterwards they Max found out that the other Chloe, the OG Chloe, was on a beach, but they were on a different beach that was similar to the beach that Max was on. So hence why the transfer for Max did not work, because Max needs a perfect connection to be able to go over. So now, and they also figured out that Chloe is with the High Seas in the other timeline on their road trip, on their tour. And since the High Seas in the Rachel timeline is also on tour, going to the same exact locations, which ironically also is the same locations that Rachel's theater tour is going to also. They're all going to the same locations, and they're all gonna like chill and hang out and everything together. And most importantly, the other Chloe is also doing the same thing. So the hope is that since they're going to be going to the same locations, that they could get there around the same times and be able to hopefully get like open a door or something back to back to the transcend and send Max back to the OG timeline. So since they're on a road trip, as you can see, I decided to get a nice little haircut and stuff to commemorate. But also, I will be putting on my trusty beanie at the same time. So even though I got a haircut, I'll still have my little beanie on. I think it's appropriate. Oh, hold on. So, uh, so now, let's see where this story goes, because we also saw at the very end OG Chloe writing a letter, and then something caught her eye and interrupted her in the middle of writing. So we will see what that is. All right. So here we are, book 4, tracks. Yet again, another really good cover by Claudia here. Nice little butterfly wings on Max here with all the butterfly road that she like walked through. So that's pretty cool. All right. Here we go. Oh, there's a little panel there of a shot of one of the panels. All of your credits and everything to everybody from Titan, and then obviously the comic team. A little previously on, which we've already caught up on a little bit here. And now here's a little thing to try to remember a little bit of characters and stuff, so that way you don't get confused. But don't worry, I'll try my best to try to help anyone out if they're getting confused on what timeline is what as the story goes. And one of the variant covers for chapter 1. This obviously isn't a Claudia cover, but still a pretty cool cover. I really like the artwork there with Max and the lighthouse in the back, but the picture shows the storm inside, and it's kind of paralleling the real life here and all the other photos that are on the floor there. Ooh, and then a black and white variant. That's cool. Chloe. Oh, she's listening to things. Yo, Pricely, you ready yet? Chloe, this was your idea, woman. Huh? My turn. Yo, hey, do we need to check on your hearing? See, this is what happens when you when you have your ears plugged up with headphones. You don't hear anything when you have your music too loud on your headphones. I have some friends that would do that, and that was pretty annoying, especially when you think you're talking to them and they're not hearing you. Forgive me if I was listening to your set list for tomorrow. Wait here, I'll grab my bag. At least one of us is taking the gig element of this trip seriously. Dwight, we're just a 2-hour detour from our route. We kick ass in Phoenix. We're allowed to enjoy this trip as well. Boys, please. There are rocks to climb. Save your energy for that. Goodness, Godness help us. Oh, this I'm excited to see. Well, you better be ready for the might of Dwight. Oh, okay. No, Pixie's looking staring at something. Well, if Princess doesn't want to come, she said she had a headache. Maybe she could use the time to run some lines. I wonder who's the princess they're talking about. Any guesses? Any guesses on who the princess might be? Anyone? Well, we'll find out who the princess is that they're referring to in a moment. Oh, claws out, Hamlet. While the rest of us are almost off book. She's your girlfriend. Shouldn't you be... You with us, Pix? Yeah. Chloe, are you doing... What are you doing in there, girl? You said to let you sleep. I'm letting you sleep. But I'm gonna want some answers when you wake up, man. I wonder who she's talking to. Let's go. Hey, there's Tristan. Well, there's your answer to who popped up in front of her at the end of the last book. Okay, there was no words there. Come on, you slackers. This is just... Wow. Yeah, we're nearly there. Sure, right behind you. Shit. It's wow. I don't even know that I want to look at it through a camera lens. Oh, big view. Yeah, I wonder if this is the supposed to be the Grand Canyon. And yet you're totally going to, right? Well, yeah, of course. I did say I'd be documenting the hell out of this whole experience. Now say fromage. That doesn't even make the right smile shape, idiot. Yeah, you better be careful on the side of that cliff. You could easily just fall, you know. Click. What was that? We all have our cameras. I'm just taking an internal photo. I want to keep this moment. You know, sometimes there are those moments you just want to bottle and keep. I don't think I ever really trusted my internal camera. Maybe that's why I started taking so many photos. I always worried a photo my memory took would edit the moment, you know? Take out what I didn't want. Add in what I did. What's so wrong with that? Nothing, I guess. Why are you guys already talking about remembering this when we're here, now, in this moment? Let's not put it behind us already. Just for now, live this moment. Yeah, we can do that. Living this moment until it's the next. Ooh, and the watch. from the first book. Oh, that's a nice little shot of them chilling there. The view from here is, geez, I need to rest, man. I guess we're not the only walkers today. Oh, look, it's these three again. These three acting guys. Rachel, Ophelia, blue-haired chick. Oh, see, these are the same three guys from the other timeline. From the original, from the OG Chloe timeline, that the three guys that Pixie was looking at by the hotel. Well, by the motel. Oh my god. So yeah, a few of the cast are doing stops on the way. I grew up in Arizona. I wanted to show it off. I've not been beyond California since I moved to America. I wasn't going to waste this opportunity. Okay, so we are by the Grand Canyon. Hey, we're by the Grand Canyon. So this is a Life is Strange 2 reference, cause the Grand Canyon was the location that what was it? Sean and Daniel's mother was living with a group of other homeless people. I'll call them homeless people. They just set up like campers and stuff in like the middle of the fucking desert over there. so yeah, that's a more of a reference to one of the locations from Life is Strange 2. Hey, Life is Strange 2 gotta get all the references it can get. It's not like the comic is really gonna give them a whole lot. Hey, I'm Zach. Oh shit, hi. You play Macbeth, right? Actually, it's Hamlet. He's the Prince of Verona. Verona, I guess. Right? The sarcastic one is Chloe. I'm Max. Hi. Sorry to photobomb your vantage point. You mind if we step in? Oh, of course. In fact, we should get a Team Hamlet selfie. Don't be doing that without the star now. Get over here then, your majesty. You big lug. And then you got an end of trail line. I mean, sign. Ooh, excuse me. Can we just shuffle back a bit more? My arm is only so long, Zach. I'm not sure I can. Guys, wait, don't push too. Oh, and what did I say about the cliff being dangerous? To be careful on those cliffs. Look at this. Someone was bound to fucking fall. Oh, and there he goes. And, ooh, that's familiar. I wonder what that means. Don't be doing that without the star now. Get over here, your majesty, you big lug. Hey, why don't I take it? She's pretty damn good at it, too. Say to be or not to be. Who knows, we might see you on the road. Hamlet cast bingo. Haha. Max, you okay? I just did it. I didn't really think about it. Huh? You didn't feel anything just now, right? I didn't? Whoa, you mean you just... Yeah, there was an accident, so I... Holy crap, just like that? And you're okay. I'm fine. It was really easy. This is not easy. Trust me, it's worth it for the view. What happened to the might of Dwight? Shut up, it's taking a coffee break. Alright, is anyone confused yet? Because if anyone's confused yet, don't worry. Take a moment to reassess, because this is just a very small example of how much jumping around we're gonna be doing right now. Poor thing. Wow, this is inspiration right here. Max would have loved this, huh? She really would have. Oh, don't worry. She is enjoying it. Just not on this in this timeline. You know, you seem different since we started this trip. Oh yeah? In a good way. You seem, I don't know, happier. I'm really glad. Yeah, I guess I maybe hit a turning point. Yeah? Oh god, down there. Hey, are you okay? Can you stand? Not really. My friends went to get help. But that was a little while ago. We're staying back at the... Whoa, I know exactly where you're staying. Paging the might of Dwight. Coffee break is over. Okay, back at the motel. Oh, there's Tristan. Still sleeping. And you left him here alone? Well, I told Zach to stay with him. What? I was cold, okay? I wanted to come get a sweater. Where? Oh, for take the kit and go get him. We're on it. Let's go save poor... Okay, whatever it says there. Where the hell am I? And where's Max? Unbelievable. Hey, look who it is. And I assume she was the one that was doing the shouting for them to go get him. Hi, Jessica. Sorry about that. No, everything is just fine. Hey, can anyone guess who this is supposed to be? Any guesses on who this is supposed to be? Okay, well, that is the one and only. Yeah, the one and only, because this story is only going to have one of her. Victoria Chase. So now we get another returning character from the original game. So, just to piece together what Victoria's role in the story here is pretty simple. The cast members for Hamlet that you saw that are the same between both timelines, since Rachel is playing the lead, one of the leads in the play in the other timeline, in the OG timeline, Victoria is gonna be the one that is gonna be playing Rachel's part in the original timeline. So that's pretty much what Victoria's role in this is pretty much gonna be. Is she's just filling in Rachel's spot, since technically Rachel is dead in the original timeline. So So there's a spot that would need to be filled here. So it's filled by Victoria for this. Which, to be fair, is a pretty clever pull to get there. Which is also playing on the fact that she was Rachel's understudy in the Tempest play in Before the Storm. So it's not outside of left field that Victoria would be doing a play in this, since she technically was doing a play before. So okay, so Tristan there. Oh, Chloe left a letter for him. Dear Ghost. This note is from. Yeah, he has the biggest shocked look on his face. Look at those shocked eyes of his. Holy crap, I remember now. I got here and then oh, there's a nice little flashback moment of Chloe grabbing him when he poofed out of thin air here. And she wrote this, the other Chloe, which means I'm really here in another reality. And Max isn't. Okay, now he's gonna start getting depressed again. But we were both. Damn it. Shit, what do I do? Do I go back? Can I go back? Oh, that's awkward. You both had the same idea to open the door. You're awake. You can see me. Tristan, do you even have your powers, like, active right now? Unless you have your powers active, I think she's going to be able to see you. Oh, I see you. And you've seen Max, haven't you? Oh, and Chloe's very quick on the uptake here. I've looked at this route so many times, Chloe, knowing that you're on it somewhere, just the same as we are. Sometimes I can almost believe I can feel you nearby. Like the walls between us are getting thin. Well, technically you can feel her nearby because her other reality self is literally right there. Did you see the same sights I did today? Technically, yes. Rachel's asleep, but I have a sneaking suspicion you're a way off. It's like you know me. Almost. Tammy, hope the real rock life was good gig recovery, a success. On to Tucson. Sorry we can't see you at insert gravestones emoji. But go be good pirates for us. Winky face. See, this is why I hate emoji. Impossible to narrate. See you in El Paso. I do like how they carried over the little text messaging inside joke of Chloe not liking emojis when during texts, because you would only know that if you actually read through Chloe's texts that she sends to Max throughout the original game. The whole no emojis thing. So it's kind of funny. A nice little wink to include that little annoyance of Chloe's that you wouldn't know otherwise. So that's kind of. This is how you know when things are written by really big fans of something, when they put in these tiny little references that only like really big fans that will pay attention to every little freaking thing. Really amazing. Okay. So sure, you're okay to deviate from the high seas gig route. You don't think, I'm sure, didn't you say it's somewhere you've always wanted to go? Well, yeah. Then I think she will too. In Chloe Price, I trust. Both of them. Oh, we're all fucked. uh, the self the self-deprecating humor from her is really funny. I'm sorry. Huh? I think I wasn't ready. What if I ruined your chance to go home? You didn't. You saved me. Well, Max is technically right. She probably would have been dead if she was just left in the transcend in the state that the transcend was in. It just looked like it wanted to like swallow her up and like erase her from existence at this point. But what if my being selfish, not wanting you to go, was why? Stop. I'm so grateful to be able to share this load, but I'm done letting anyone carry it for me. Tristan wasn't ready, and I let him try anyway. I shouldn't have. It's on me. And now he's not even here, so I can't apologize. You know, there was a point where I was about to give up, where that nothingness folding in on me seemed that the obvious solution, and you pulled me back. So you have nothing to apologize for, Chloe. Well, okay then. I'll take one goddamn hero badge, please. With a side order of most understanding best friend in the universe. uh, yeah, this chapter was definitely not covered in the friendship handbook. I think we're doing pretty well considering two partners in time. Two motherfucking partners in time. Oh. And that, because the partners in time reference is reminiscent of, what was it, episode 3, when they're going into the pool scene, going into the pool in the pool building in episode 3 of the original game, where Max said, when Chloe's using the keys to break into to the to the pool building, Max says, I'm glad that you're my partner in crime," and Chloe immediately responds, "As long as you're my partner in time." Oh, that's why that subtitle is so perfect for this series. Literally has so many meanings to it. We're on the right path. Whichever path we choose is the right path. Oh, and there's the big whole page there. And then now we zoom in on the bottom here. And they'll all lead to exactly where and when we need to be. Oh, And now this scene is a repeat. Now this is a repeat of, oh, excuse me. The If you remember the scene from what was it? Was it the third? Yeah, it was the third book. From the beginning of the third book, when Max is telling Chloe is telling Chloe and Rachel about her powers and everything, and they do the panels of silence before breaking the ice by someone finally saying something. This is a repeat of the same thing. But in this instance, Tristan is telling OG Chloe everything that's happened and how he got here and where Max is and the fact that Max wasn't able to jump like he did and things like that. Except this one is going to have a little bit more movement to it instead of like technically a copy and paste of the same panel like 5 times to demonstrate the dead silence. But in this one you're gonna see some movement from panel to panel. You're just not gonna hear anything. It's just gonna be seeing. You're just gonna see. See? See, we come from here, and then we're here with him continuing to talk. I really like Chloe's movements and mannerisms through these panels as he's relaying the story to her. What's a funny game to play with this is trying to figure out what part of the story he's telling her based on their on how they look and what positions and stuff that they're in. It's a kind of funny thing to try to figure out, like, what part of the story is he telling her to get these types of reactions. Here we go. I knew it. I just knew it. Now skip to the bit about how we get her back. Ooh, and then one of the alternate cover arts, which is the Firewalk t-shirt that Chloe wears in Before the Storm. Okay, now this is a Claudia cover for the second chapter here. So this is a really nice cover. And clearly what Max is in is, if you notice, these weeds, roses, and the skull and the thorns and everything here. This is all Chloe's tattoo on her arm. So she's kind of like inside the tattoo design. So that's pretty cool cover on that one. All right, here we go. Oh God, look at this. To our left, that forest. Oh Jesus Christ. The Prescott National Forest. Oh, spare me. Oh, jeez. Even this far out from Arcadia Bay, the fucking Prescotts still have fucking shit named after them. Jesus Christ. Kind of gives you an idea of how far-reaching that fucking fucked up rich family is. And the Prescott Valley, jeez, we're surrounded. Shudder. Don't let Rachel too close to the forest. She has a way with trees. Really? 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 We're really gonna reference Burning down a forest for Rachel, huh? Oh. Well, lucky for them, they regrew the forest in the couple of years between before the storm and the original game. So at least the forest got back together. Subject change. How far to Phoenix? Hour or so? Oh God, Max, you'll set me off. Breakfast stop near Phoenix. Then we're on our way to cause mayhem. are are we really gonna do the thing? Hell yes, we are. See, and look, yeah, she nudges, she fit, she strikes Max's arm because she's yawning, and then just like they say, yawning is contagious. You got Rachel starting to yawn, and then Max punches her arm in response. That's funny. And it also goes to show how close they become and stuff. So pretty cool. It's those little things that they show where you can immediately just see how close two people are. So kudos. What else? What else are these costumes for? So where exactly are they going? Now? Nope. You're clear as day. Uh-oh. Shit, if I can't even disengage, how do I get back? Give it time, man. You're still exhausted. Okay, the potential consequence of Tristan being able to jump over here, being that his powers went with him, went because of it, is not a very promising consequence right now. Time. If only I could do that. I don't want to be the reason you guys are waiting even longer. I've waited 2 years. I can handle a little more knowing we're this close. You do believe me, right? I believe I saw you in a flicker with Max before I saw you in that diner. Plus, believing the unbelievable is a skill of mine. Yeah, plus, this is OG Chloe. Why wouldn't she believe anything Tristan says, considering everything that happened in the original game? From all the instances of time travel that Max did, between a giant fucking storm wiping out the town and doing all that shit, why wouldn't it would be weirder if Chloe didn't believe him. Like, that would be like really bad writing if Chloe just for whatever reason didn't believe Tristan at all. You develop it when you're close to someone like Max Caulfield. Yeah, I miss her and I only knew her a short while. I can't imagine how it's been for you. Well, considering their relationship status, probably a lot harder. No, you probably can't. My thoughts exactly, girl. But that's how it works. I don't know how hard your life has been. We all have our own demons to fight. Yeah, we do. Hey, Van is all juiced up. We're ready to set sail. And then Dwight just comes out of nowhere here. Tristan, wasn't it? You still riding with us, my man? If that's still okay. Any friend of Chloe's? You're an honorary crew member now. I like their little tour van. Pretty nice with the skull on the hood, and then the crossbones on the top of the above the windshield there. Nice. I wonder if Chloe painted all that on. Probably. Considering that we saw her make the logo and paint it on in the other timeline, you could kind of reasonably deduce that she probably did the same thing for them here. Okay. So, do we think Chloe rigged the straws? She gets to change in the luxury of Gladys while we get the washrooms? Quite possibly, Rachel. That is quite definitely possible. Well, we already know that she's pretty attached to Gladys from the last book, with all the work and everything she put into fixing up the van. Hey, Max, this is a weird time to bring this up, but yeah? Well, I guess there's no good time to say it. Privacy isn't easy on the road. What's up? The thing I said to you when we thought you were about your Chloe, about the two of you. Oh, yeah. We never talked about it after. Max, it's okay. I know there's so little that's normal about any of this. But you kept it all to yourself all that time. I was scared to tell you. How could you possibly want me around if you knew? Max, to be clear, they're talking about Rachel's bringing up the fact that Max is in a relationship with Chloe in the other timeline. So she's talking about the possibility of Max would try to do something with this Chloe. Okay. Max, in 2 years, you've never given me a reason to not want you around. You make Chloe better in different ways than I do. You make me better. But it's like you said about the other me. Other Rachel Amber. She wasn't me. She's only a possibility I could have been. So I'm guessing the same applies to Chloe. My Chloe is not your Chloe. Her choices, her experiences, what you went through with that Chloe Price, you must miss her so much. More than we could have fully understood. I'm sorry, Max. I can't imagine that loneliness. I'm so sorry to have added to that pain. Thank you for bearing it. I think you're probably the strongest person I ever... Hey! Suck it up. I only have one tissue left, and there's plenty more story to go. Shit. Hey. Okay. want to use the shirt. Ugh. Fucking box me into a corner here. Okay. Okay, are my eyes clear enough to see? The fucking waterworks are not blocking my vision? Okay, I'm good. Oh shit. I'm so... God, I'm sorry. Don't be. That must have been a long time coming. About 2 years, yeah. You think she knows our Chloe? I don't think so. But if you think she should, no. The Chloe Price I'm in love with isn't here. But my best friend is. I don't want to make things any harder. Okay, see? So clearly, yet again, just like you could probably figure out when Max was explaining everything to Chloe and Rachel, just like Max most likely left out some details in her story, like most likely the Rachel and Frank situation, because I'm pretty sure she didn't even mention that, because as she's saying, she doesn't want to make things any harder and more complicated. So she doesn't want to add any more problems knowing the Frank scenario might cause. Same thing with Chloe. Max clearly did not tell them that, yeah, the Chloe in my timeline, I'm in a long committed relationship with now. So, yeah. Because then, that would lead to a lot of really awkward potential situations. So, you make a badass pirate, by the way. Haha. I may not be part of the original crew, but I can swab the decks if need be. Oh. Okay. They always get those little lines that when you least expect it, it's like, boom, it just hits you when you least expect it to hit. Okay. Are we really gonna do this? Captain's orders. Okay, you're along for the ride now, cowboy. No turning back. Oh boy. This is no place for a pirate. Yippee-ki-yay. I'm gonna be the shortest cowboy ever. Pew pew. Oh, Pixie. Well, yeah, Pixie is the shortest person in this whole group here. Welcome to Old Tombstone, Western Town. You got this Old West recreation town here. Okay. We're gonna hire costumes, right? Trader, you wanna be a cowboy? Cow person? We totally should have come here in our high seas garb. You okay? OMG, I can just see that. Tammy and Pixie. I'm not used to being seen so much. A place like this, so many people. Normally, I had hoped the hell out by now. Well, yeah, with your powers, I don't know, being gone permanently, maybe, I don't know. And these ones may be fake, but I'm not a gun fan. We have that in common. Yeah, well, hey, look, something for Tristan and Chloe to bond over. Their their hatred for guns at this point. But you know what? If you can't disappear, you can at least blend in. Get off your hoops and drink your milk. Dapper as fuck if I do say so myself. Maybe we should change our name to the High Noons, y'all. Dex is fucking stupid. I heard that. Mutiny. Chloe, how do you manage to look good in everything? You gotta come check yourself out in full. I do like how Pixie is wearing a big ass cowboy hat over her, well, obviously over the hijab. So, oh lord. Like, that hat looks so wrong on her, and it looks like it should actually be, like, covering, like, half her head. Because that thing is, like, so big, it looks like it's supposed to, like, drop onto, like, half her head here. I mean, I miss Captain Bluebeard, but Frontier Chloe is pretty cool. Hey, Captain Bluebeard. Took him long enough to say it. Well, can't have a Captain Price without her first mate. Oh, Chloe, I'm sorry. And another example of why Chloe is dressing up as the cowboy, well, cowgirl, instead of a pirate, because she doesn't want to do that because that's her and Max's thing. So if Max isn't there, she doesn't want to do it. Kind of, really cute, uh, little, reason there. And very understandable. What for? She'd be back. She'll be back, Pix. Yeah. Oh, check that mirror out. Something is definitely not right there. Well, in this case, very right. Yeah, she will. I know that. You know what? I'm gonna wait outside if my hat can get through the door. Hey, it's not that big. She'll be back. Hmm? Oh no, it's back to normal now. Hey, look, they got a newspaper clipping up there of the gentleman bandit strikes again. Nice. Chloe Price? Huh? I said, are you okay? Oh, sure. You've been gripping that railing so hard, I think it's ready to surrender. Oh, look, it's one of the theater guy. Oh, right. Oh, look, you're embarrassing him already. Are you okay? It's not broken, it's healing. Just very, very frustrating. And as my friends put it, it's slowing everyone down. So here I am, out of the way while they do fun. Some friends. Yeah, some friend. So, how'd you do that? Do that? The leg. That's a personal question. Oh, God, sorry. I'm out of practice at this. I'm kidding you. Out of practice of what exactly? Interacting with people, clearly. People. Oh. Well, we're on a road trip of sorts. And the rocks of Sedona disagreed with me. Sedona. This is gonna sound nuts, but were you brought back to your hotel by a pixie? Whoa. And I thought Arizona was big. Me hearties, not a drop of water to be seen. We be lost. This is so crazy. Everyone's looking at us and loving us. How often does a pirate crew invade Tombstone? Yeah, they do have smiles on their faces, so the audience seems to the townsfolk seem to be enjoying it. Not since the last time my ship ran aground. 'Twas the Kraken that took me vessel then. Ah, you have no shame, Captain. Oh, full-length mirror alert. Invasion time. Oh, for really? Chloe, wait up. You gals looking like you're missing a ship. Huh? This feeling. Something I can't see, but watch where you're standing. You're sorry, do I know you? You don't remember. Ah, Rachel? Rachel? Oh, now I remember. You were the other one. I like how he says that, and the only look Max is giving him. I love the look on her face. The just deadpan, like, are you fucking serious, bruh? Look. Priceless. And yes, the pun is entirely intended on that priceless line. And I apologize for none of it. If any series deserves cringe punny wordplay, it's definitely this one. So let me have it. Oh shit, I thought it was real. That snake might just be a better actor than any of us. Hey, Zach, we got you an understudy. The fair Ophelia and blue-haired chick. Nymph in thy honors be all sins remembered. What is the strange little man talking about? Ooh, just right through the heart with that line. Savageness. Oh, Rachel's wearing the feather earring now. That's cool. And where is Lawrence? Zach, did you leave the poor guy alone again? He's in the queue for gunfight tickets. It didn't need two of us. God, me. It was right. You're awful. Says the person leaving rubber snakes around the place. That's comedy gold. We're hilarious. Is Miki not here? We saw her in Sedona. We tagged them in. Can't leave the boys alone out here on the road. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. We've always wanted to see Tombstone, and it's not far off our route. I guess we're all following each other to Florida. Max, was that? Yeah. Yeah, she clearly saw herself. Well, her other self. But I don't think I did that. I know. I know I didn't. So maybe the other side? Tristan? Well, both of them say Tristan. Chloe Price. Oh, fuck. Victoria Chase. And things are gonna get even more interesting. We're all done. Wow, you meet friends wherever you go, huh? Sort of, yeah. Well, I wouldn't call Victoria a friend necessarily. Wanna get a coffee, cowboy? I couldn't go to the memorial. Just couldn't go back there to that place. Um Also a little now that Victoria is fully like being a part of the story now. Um in the first book when Max and Chloe go to Arcadia Bay to the memorial, and if you remember, uh, over to the side where they're checking in names for the memorial service, there's some people off screen, off to the side, uh, where the register person says name, and the name they give them is Chase, as in relatives of Victoria here. The main reason that that was just left there is because uh, I believe Emma Vicelli said in an interview when discussing the comic books and everything, she said that Square Enix was very strict on what characters from the games that she could use in the story. So originally, in the beginning, Square Enix was not gonna let her use Victoria. So in the beginning, they were against uh, using Victoria. They were like, okay, you don't have permission to use that character. And there's other characters that for whatever reason Square Enix didn't want Emma to use. So, but as the series went on, as the comic series went on, for the next couple of years, I guess things changed at Square Enix. I guess probably they saw how much money and how much of a positive reception the comics were getting, and Square Enix decided to loosen the restrictions on certain characters that Emma couldn't use. So obviously they were like, okay, you could use Victoria. There were other characters that she was able to use that will show up later. But then there are other characters that are very weirdly absent in certain situations where they kind of should still be around, but clearly Square Enix didn't let those characters be used. So, to avoid any potential spoilers for the rest of the books, I will not say what characters 100% by the end that she wasn't able to use, because I still want to keep you guys guessing on who you may see show up later, because there's still some cameo surprises left in these books that are to come. So Victoria isn't the last one. There's gonna be others. One positive thing about an underground bunker, it's stormproof. I don't know what to say. We always meant to reach out. No, you didn't. But that's fine. I was always a class A bitch to Max. Max, is she? She's okay. But she had to get away. Take some time to process. Right. My therapist suggested the same. But it turns out I'm pretty good at pretending to be someone I'm not. It's not the worst way to escape for a little while. You still taking photos? No. I think my boyfriend is in enough photos for the both of us. Okay, so that's a nice explanation on why she went back to um theater and acting, because she doesn't want to take photos that do the photography stuff anymore, considering the shit that happens in the original game. Yeah, probably taking photos would kind of be the last thing she would want to do. You know, be constantly reminded. Plus, it's not like Victoria was as passionate about taking photos as Max is. So even though Max pretty much like experienced the same thing that Victoria did technically, Max didn't let that stop her from still loving photography and taking photos and stuff. So clearly Max has a way stronger passion for it than Victoria did. Holy shit, that guy? I met that guy. Oh, there's her boyfriend. You know that's a water gun kiosk right over there. You know, I did mean to get a souvenir. Maximus, today I met a memory and made one too. Victoria, what the fuck? Ophelia got mean. Chloe, I'm writing this in a slightly soggy notebook. Okay, so they're both writing to each other. Just trying to make sure which font designates who. Who the... Even your friend Tristan seemed to enjoy himself. Never underestimate a wounded man, Hamlet. I think maybe we all needed that ridiculousness. This is a high seas invasion. Water gun fight at the OK Corral. That chance to turn off and stop thinking for a while. Avasti Swabbies. For a few moments, we were all kids again. The real world forgotten. Zach, I got the tickets. Not that I forgot you for a second. The thing is, I don't know how to explain it. I queued for these, and I'm not even sure you think I'm crazy for thinking it. Rachel, is that how it is, sweet Ophelia? But Max, I swear, I felt you there. Okay, and they both said the same thing. Nice little parallel here of them like in the same location but not being able to see each other or interact with each other. And how Chloe's half is a little bit more like hazy to kind of differentiate between the two halves. to be a little more clearer that like, oh no, they're in two different realities but in the same location. So to visually make that clear, they just have Chloe's half look a little bit fuzzy. Oh, and another T-shirt alternate cover. And then here we are, chapter 3. We reached the halfway point of the book here. And another nice shot of nice cover for Claudia here. With a lot of symbolicness in this cover. Between obviously the stars outlining a butterfly wings on Max up on the van. Rachel over here looking at this cactus that looks like a doe. And then you have Chloe here leaning on the side of the van here with the stick. And if you notice, she's drawing the swirl from the rewind icon. So she's just casually drawing it in the ground. Okay, here we go. We got pretty close to your neck of the woods, actually. Neck of the desert. What? It is literally a desert. Nah, the band schedule is pretty strict. Maybe on the way back. I do like the references to the note, to the little drawings that they would write in their, they would draw and stuff in the journals in the games. So that's a nice little shout out to that. Oh yeah, we're seeing all the sights. Today's view is especially road-like. If only someone here was good with vehicles, then they could stop looking at the road and get back on it a bit faster. On the phone, sorry. Oh, lordy. Don't you worry, guys. Please, your offers of help are overwhelming. But hell no, he's got this boy as has to grow. Besides, I'm a business owner now. Okay, you too. Yeah, I know. Okay, now that's a little tidbit of a little more insight into what OG Chloe has been doing in the 2 years that Max has been in the other timeline. So, what business specifically does Chloe does OG Chloe own and run? We will have to wait until the final book 6, to find out that. So that's just a little tease, but you're not going to be able to know exactly what business it is until towards the end of the whole story. Okay, last tire done. We're ready to roll. Where's your friend, Chloe? He was, finding somewhere to, I'll go call him back. To pee. He went to take a shit or something. Take a piss on the road, on the side of the road there. Yeah, go get him. We have to get moving. Dwight, relax. There's 2 hours. We're 2 hours from El Paso and it's not even lunch. Well, it's your turn to drive. Oh, Pixie. Hey, Chloe. What's up? Well, it's just about Tristan. I know he's a friend of yours, but who is he? You've never mentioned him before. Oh, I haven't? He's someone Max and I used to know back in Arcadia Bay, you know? A good cover. Oh, he was there when. No, no, no. We just knew him before. I'm sorry. I must seem weird asking now. Just. It's cool, Pix. Why wouldn't you ask? This guy shows up out of nowhere. Though, if I don't get him, we might lose him again. Oh, sure, go, go. Hmm. And that look on Pixie's face is saying something. Probably most likely that she kind of knows that Chloe is bullshitting her. Hey, what do you guys make of Tristan? Not a lot yet, but you know, benefit of doubt. He seems harmless. He's so quiet around us. It's hard to get a word in. Him tuning up has made him turning up has made Chloe happier. That makes him okay by me. Well, that's kind of cool. It's like, hey, if he makes our girl Chloe happy, then that's all all I need to for him to be cool with me. Yeah, that's true. Anyways, more importantly, check this out. Oh, look, they're in the paper. Oh, yeah, literally. Oh, sweet, we're in the paper. Chloe's gonna love this. All right, what do we see here? Uh, what can we make out from some of these newspaper articles? Oh, look, we got a mission to Mars. Talking about the space station. A couple of bands here. Besides the high seas, they could have squeezed in a reference in there. Emma and Claudia missed an opportunity to put Skip's band from Before the Storm, Pisshead, in here. They could have had one of these be Pisshead. That would have been a fun little site reference there. Plus, it would be appropriate because it's a list of bands. So, not saying you needed Skip to appear or make a cameo, but at least his band's name here would have been cool. Like, kind of to show that his band like had some success. After the game would have been cool. Yeah, yeah, we're looking at it right now. This is so cool. My logo is in the paper. Oh, you does anyone like the transitions that they've been doing like the sneaky little transitions that they hide going from timeline to timeline? It's a really amazing design that they do with all this to kind of do clever transitions from one timeline to the next. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You guys are there too. You guys, you guys rock. See you at the gig, Tammy. Three. Okay. Three. Three shakes. Yep. Gotta run, but we'll see you soon. To the high seas. All three of them say the same thing. To the high seas. Multitasking your next how-to vid. And then she takes a picture. Max taking pictures of everything. Hey, look, there's this guy in the booth at the end here. Hmm. All my vids are about Shakespeare right now. My followers are pretty longing for some milkshake content. That was Lawrence, the guy playing whatever that name is. I remember him as the guy who held down while I shot him in the ear. That's the one. During the water gun fight. I feel for the poor guy being stuck with Zach the whole trip. Though I swear, he's too nice to even realize how self-centered Zach is most of the time. That guy wouldn't reach out a hand if you were falling off a cliff. Well, maybe if you were falling. Ugh. Chloe's just groaning oh, please. Chloe got the face of like, I'd rather just stay falling off a cliff than him trying to catch me. Anyways, we won't see them at the El Paso gig. Zach had other plans. Clearly my allure is fading. Am I the only unpopular one here? Oh no, I don't have any messages. I just keep waiting for some sign from Tristan. I know most phones don't exactly cover cross-reality networks, but yeah. Sometimes he feels so close. You feel so close. The other you. We both saw what we saw in Tombstone, though, right? Exactly. I keep thinking, what if they're right here? On the other side of a door I can't open. You will. Oh, sir, you dropped something. Oh, hey, thanks. Hey, does anyone recognize who that is? Who the big guy with glasses is? Eh? Eh? Oh, don't worry. I'll let Rachel introduce him in a minute. Oh wow. Whoa, we're going to this gig tonight as well. You know, traveling as long as I have, I've started to think that the road always knows what it's doing. A little winky face. Oh, and they're both catching on to who the other is. Wait, are you Rachel Amber? Yes, wait. Oh my god. Holloway Cody, right? Brody, but I'll take you being that close. Times like this, we need a secret blogger handshake, huh? And yes, for anyone who remembers Life is Strange 2, particularly episode 1 of Life is Strange 2, that is the same Brody that Sean and Daniel meet at the gas station. And eventually when the racist bullshit goes down at the gas station and they have to break out and leave, that they meet up with later at his car, and he ends up driving them to a motel and then setting them up at a motel. So, and then you get little instances of his blog and stuff during the rest of Life is Strange 2 here and there, where you read some of the articles that he does. But yeah, so obviously, by the time this part of the comic book run was happening, uh, at the very least, the first episode of Life is Strange 2 already happened. So maybe more episodes happened. Maybe by this time, like I think the things were probably almost done. Who knows? Maybe the Grand Canyon part earlier was maybe Life is Strange 2 was referencing the comic books, because depending on if the comic book issue came out first with the Grand Canyon thing before the episode of Life is Strange 2 that had the Grand Canyon in it. Maybe it's a weird tit for tat reference going on here at the same time. I don't know. Oh heck, I'm gonna get this thing. I gotta get this. Thanks again. Sure, see you. Maybe see y'all at the gig. Yeah, talk to me. How's she doing? Who the hell was that? A blogger? Travel mostly. I actually read some of his stuff to research this route. Well, read some of his stuff to research this route. The road always knows what it's doing. I really want to trust him on that. Excuse me. Woo! Excuse me. Sorry if that hurt anyone's ears or anything that may be listening on headphones or something. At the very least, I didn't sneeze into the microphone over here. Come on, come on. Useless. And Tristan's still trying with no success. I thought my powers were finally coming back. What was that I felt in Tombstone? If not, even Chloe said she... Oh, there you are. You okay? People ask me that a lot. Well, you look sad a lot. Do I? No one's told me that before. Wow, the wind's really picking up out here. Come inside. It's warm and we have nachos. Ooh, nachos. Best marketing campaign I ever heard. Whoa, what the... That's your phone, isn't it? Oh, of course. Huh? Hope it's okay to message. Are you in El Paso? Can I meet you at the gig? It's Lawrence, by the way. Is that? Oh. Wait. Is that supposed to be Rachel in the photo? In the little, the icon for his number? Is that supposed to be Rachel? That might be an inconsistency. Because Tristan is still in OG Chloe's timeline. So there shouldn't be a Rachel there. So how did she get the picture? Okay. Yeah, that might be an inconsistency. Like a little, I don't think the editing caught that. As I said, trying to keep track of these timelines jumping around back and forth is hard. Even Emma and Claudia in interviews said how hard it was to try to keep everything straight. All okay? Yeah, sorry, all okay. And then meanwhile, Pixie giving him the same look she was giving Chloe earlier. Clearly Pixie knows something's going on. This venue is unreal, guys. I mean, it's also real. Real and unreal. Yep, that's what I thought. This is why Pixie writes our lyrics. Well, there the fuck you are. Shut up. Even I'm allowed to be overwhelmed sometimes. You gotta stop wandering off, okay? Every time I can't see you, I find myself wondering, is this the moment? Has he jumped back to her? Has he vanished? How would I even know? No, she has a point. I was thinking about Tombstone. Which bit? I already apologized for. No, no. The mirror. What you saw. You said you thought you saw another version of yourself, right? Well, yeah, for a moment. Almost like when I saw you and Max on that beach. Your flicker. But I don't know. Without Max, that's impossible. No, I think it was real. I don't think you'd have been on the other side of that mirror alone. What? Oh, that is kind of true. Max was next to BTS Chloe when she was looking in the mirror. I've spent too long seeing this from my side. How about how I get back? About how I do what I did back then? I wasn't thinking about what she'd do. Okay, so now Tristan is starting to piece things together about what Max's plan may be. So now we're getting closer for everyone to start being on the same page. Isn't that the problem? We can't exactly ask her. I'd give anything to fucking talk to her. You don't need to be able to ask her. You know her better than anyone, Chloe. She was ready to find you. So what would Max do? Oh my god. She was in Tombstone. And she could be right here in El Paso. Because she's with me on this trip. A spirit in a forgotten mind. Because we're all on the same path. You're here with me, but you're years away. And I wish you'd cross the veil and stay. If you choose to go, I hope you know. I'll love your ghost. I'll love your ghost. You're here, aren't you, Chloe? That was a really nice panel sequence. The fading in, the fading out. So next gig is Austin, right? That's a biggie. Yup, just another support gig, but the venues seem to get bigger as we go. Honestly, I miss our little bean barn sometimes. Me too. There's a big, well, there was a storm going on. I mean, like, I can imagine how far from home you feel, you know? I think this one's got a body in it. That'll be my keyboard, thanks, muscles. This sucks. Is that our pay in that envelope? My hair took priority. Deal with it. We're ready to roll. To Gladys? To Gladys. Bye. This is totally karma for not staying to watch the other bands. Hey, you tell them, Pixie. All that rain and everything. Hey, Max, you're hella quiet. All good? Just mixed emotions. This kind of weather still makes me nervous, I guess. Wonder why. Holy crap, that tree looks like it could break and fall? Yeah. Did you hear that? I didn't need to. I saw it. No, the tree. It was. Oh my god, oh my god. Max, what are you. Oh my god, didn't the high seas leave right before us? Oh fuck. No, no, no. And yup, the van got hit. Shit. That's not good. Max, first we should. I got this, Chloe. We shouldn't. I'm not waiting to see how bad it is. Whoa, what did I jump? Did I. Where? Max? Max, wait, don't. I. Was that Tristan? He made it through, and I just. Was he coming here because of the accident? Or. What have I done? Okay, he got there somehow. He has no idea how. But because she rewound, it's like it didn't happen now. Oh, that's great. To be fair, she kind of saw him at the last minute, so there wasn't really much time to stop the rewinding at that point. Hey! And then There Will Be Consequences, Illuminati, Eye of Truth, pyramid. Oh, and that's a pretty crazy cover for the final chapter of this book. With that, before I continue, I will be right back because I gotta take a quick bathroom break. Be right back. Alrighty, we're back. Let's get this final chapter of the book started here. All right. So this is another Claudia cover. Uh, well, the wrecked high seas van looks way worse than what it actually was in the actual book, the inside of the book itself. So this looks way worse. Um, I do like Max in the shattered glass pieces here. That's actually pretty good. I'm telling you, man, Claudia, like, she does not miss when it comes to these like covers, man. She does really good fucking work. I wish she would make these covers as like an art piece that I could hang on the wall. Because I would like buy like all her covers at this point. If she had them for like a bigger wall display. All right, did Max say she was bringing the bass drum? I'm playing Tetris on hard mode here. Thought she was right behind me. Maybe she went to make a wish? A wish? Tossing a coin in the ceramic fountain decks. Ah, I think this one's got a body in it. That'd be my keyboard. Thanks, Muscles. Oh, you see Pixie over here? Yeah, you see Pixie here? How serious she looks over there? Hmm. This sucks. Is that our pay in that envelope? My hair took priority. Deal with it. Thanks, you. With that ready to roll. May need to uh, reactivate our designated driver, mind you. She does this when she's got a new song brewing. Yo, Leon McCaffrey, got some of us want to get out of this rain. Oh, right. Ding, ding. Oh, yeah. Ding, ding. To Gladys. To Gladys. Bye. The rain is totally karma for not staying to watch the other vans. Where the hell is Max? Did she use the restroom? No idea. Maybe she's at the van already. She could have said something. She hates this kind of weather. It's made her nervous since she came back. That was Tristan. What did I do? You finally made it back, and I just rewound it. Were you coming here to tell me? To get help? Did the accident happen where you are too? What should I have done? How can I change what I don't know, can't see? Oh God, please be okay. Make it back here. Again. Please let her be okay. Let everyone. What? Oh, her phone's ringing. Chloe? Did the band already leave? I know. I'm sorry. I'm further down the road. Chloe, I think I might have just made a horrible mistake. Okay, so now we're on the other side with Tristan. What just... That was Max. I might have made it through, but now... That crash... What was I seeing? A tree? I don't understand. Did she send me back? In a way, technically. Was that something that hasn't happened here yet? But where on the road was it? Why do I even remember something I saw before she... No time for questions. Because as I said before, since he has powers, has or had powers at this point, he is not entirely affected by what Max does. Like, yeah, he was rewound, but clearly he still remembers what happened. So, a little tidbit for people who have powers and they interact with each other. Hey, what time is it? I can't believe how quickly he fell asleep. Clearly a skill. I never realized my guitar case was so comfy. I'm guessing he was exhausted. I don't think he's good with the crowds. Who? Me? I'm okay now. Hey, can we stop the van? So you know him well? Actually, not really. We actually only just we just met in Tombstone, but he's been very kind, a nice guy. And you guys are my rock and roll heroes. First, you helped me in Sedona. Now, a lift from Tuckerson. Guys, what time is it? I think we should stop for a moment. God, it's so dark. I can't tell whether. Imagine where I'd be if I hadn't met you all. Hey, Pixie, Chloe. Guys, Pixie, I said, can we stop the van? Can't you? It's our pleasure, man. Fellow travelers sticking together across America. Oh my God. No, no, not now. Not now. Okay, clearly he's invisible, but clearly he didn't mean to do it, clearly. And he doesn't seem like he could shut it off, really. Hey, I'm here. Can you see me? Can you hear me? We have to stop the van. Oh, and he's literally just phasing through people. Look, you can't even touch him now. Oh my God, oh my God. Because if you remember before, when Max was chasing him out of the supermarket, he ran into a guy that was walking down the block when he was invisible. And when he hit somebody, he went back to being visible for a split second. So he is supposed to be able to touch people, but for some reason here he's just phasing through them. What the fuck? Why can't I? Please, you have to see me, hear me. Stop the van. Oh, and then the tree fell. Wait, is that Max? Yep, that's Max. Max! Max, what the fuck? We saw the tree fall and it's not me. I'm fine. The high seas? I did what you said. Called them and said I'd seen another bag in the venue, but I don't get why you'd want them to. Wait a minute. Max, what's going on? Chloe, I had to. The van was on its side. They had been right under the tree when it fell. Did you check whether anyone had been hurt? I mean, no, but where were we? Were we here? Rachel and me? Yeah. How far back did you wind? How far, Max? About 10 minutes or so? 10 minutes. There's something else. I think I saw Tristan. Knowing we're on the same path has kept me going, but now it's what's killing me. Not literally, okay? She doesn't mean literally. I need to know. I have to know she's okay. That they're all okay. I mean, I didn't feel anything. Wouldn't I have felt something if... I don't know. We don't really know anything. I could rewind again, back to when Tristan appeared, ask him, and what if they avoided the crash? You'd go back to a time when they risk it all over. What if I don't call you this time and delay the band? What if our friends drive right into that tree again in this reality? You'd risk all of that for what? To double check what might have happened in another reality? I just want to know you're safe. I'm me. This here. This is me. Chloe fucking Price. Chloe. And while we're at it, I kind of like my life. So I don't appreciate you erasing chunks of it without my permission. What? Um, what are you talking about? Back in Sedona, your Hamlet friends, there was an accident. One of them fell. But it's okay because Supermax here rewound it so it never happened. Yes, I did because one of them fell off a cliff ledge. Who? It doesn't matter, does it? The point is that it never happened. And we had another few minutes of our lives rewound in the process. What do you want me to say, Chloe? I'm sorry I helped, that I shouldn't have let the crash happen. I'm saying stop and assess a situation before you play the fucking hero. I know I was worried about using my powers and I wouldn't if I didn't need to. But I told you, I feel stronger now. I'm not bleeding. Fuck, Max, are you hearing yourself? It's not all about you. In Chloe Price, I trust. That's what you said, Max. So trust me now. Sometimes life is shitty. Shitty things happen. But sometimes those shitty things lead to better things. What you can do is fucking incredible, Max. But you don't get to just choose what gets kept and what gets thrown away. And consider this. Every unplanned, impulsive change you make varies our course from hers. I don't need Warren Graham to tell me that. Well, she does make a good point. Because rewinding and changing time can potentially knock you guys off of being parallel to each other. So if everything is riding on everyone needing to be in the same place at the exact same time, then if you're rewinding time, then you're knocking things out of sync. So, well, you're potentially knocking things out of sync. So that is that is a concern to think about. Max, she's right. She's angry. And she's right to be that too. I tried once before to reverse an accident. I thought I could make things better. Fuck, I already know where this is going. I couldn't. Yep, I already knew where that was going. Oh, fuck. It's the ending of episode 3 of the original game all over again. And the first part of episode 4 all over again. God damn it. Ugh. God, I definitely needed tissues. Fuck. Well, more tissues than this one fucking tissue. Oh, this one fucking tissue isn't gonna give. Damn it. Okay, I need to get off that wheelchair photo. Shit. Uh, being open with you guys, not hiding, being on the road home. It's made me feel confident again in a way I haven't for a long time. Braver for sure. Braver more sure. Oh boy. God, God, that wheelchair section of the original game. Oh, that was one of the hardest sections to get through when I played the original game for the first time. Like I had to constantly kick myself to keep moving past that part of the game because that shit got that shit got real heavy and real serious real fucking quick. Oh shit. Okay, let's try to continue here. And reckless. I should have checked, waited, thought. I should go talk to her. Yeah, you should. Oh, it was the tall guy at Sedona, the one who fell. Lawrence? I never even checked how bad the fall would have actually been. You did it for the right reason, Max. Uh, Zach didn't want to come to El Paso. I wish I could turn off how I feel about him, Rachel. I know, I'm an idiot. Hmm. We got Rachel playing matchmaker over here. She went in to get the bag ages ago. You think she found it? We are losing time, people. All right, Mr. Rabbit, put your pocket watch away. I'll go find Pixie and the bag and we'll get back on the road. Oh, hey, great set tonight. Thanks, man. I guess the trees on your road out, huh? Tree came right down in the wind. They're getting the team out there to clear it. You might want to get that pocket watch back out again. Yo, Pix. Yeah, what's going on with Pixie? You're in here? You in here? I couldn't find the bag, Dex. Sorry. What the fuck is wrong with her? Uh, okay, that's weird. She's all curled up in the fetal position in the corner and she's crying. Hey, I'm the one that's supposed to be crying. I'm the one that just got finished crying and then now you're crying. Look at this. Everybody crying. Hey, forget the bag. Chloe might have been imagining things. What happened? You okay? Yeah, I am now. We all are. Okay, something's clearly going on with Pixie here. Okay, well, there's the down tree. There's the high seas. Fuck, I don't know how you even saw that thing falling out there. But that could have been a lot worse. Yeah. Should we wake Sleeping Beauty? Nah, huh. If he needs to sleep so badly, he slept through that. Leave him to it. Holy shit. Look at that thing. Good stopping, Pix. This'll need to be cleared before we can get anywhere. They can't see me. They can't hear me. Max, you sent me back, but it wasn't me who saved them. So what did? Was it just was it just never meant to happen here or whoa. Where the hell did he go? Hey. Uh okay, Pixie sees you. Yeah, exactly. The giant shocked look on his face. Oh, and that's how we end it. The Firewalk t-shirt cover. Yep, that's how we end it. Okay. Okay, so clearly with that there, with this here, clearly, because no one can see him, but Pixie can. She literally walked up right to him, holding out her hand, and is literally looking and talking to him. So clearly she sees him. Which obviously means Pixie also has powers. Because someone that has powers is the only ones that can see him, as long as he's not like excruciatingly like pushing himself to not be seen. But if he's just doing it normal, then people with powers can just see him like normal. So clearly Pixie has powers. So that puts in a whole other bag of worms into this story now, doesn't it? Because we have Max with her powers, Tristan with his powers, and then now with Pixie having powers, what power she has specifically, we will find out in the next book. So, yet again, what a cliffhanger. What a cliffhanger to leave on. Is you're not getting just one person, just one person with powers, not two people with powers, but three people with powers in one big gigantic story. And yet again, another plot point that Double Exposure would use with having multiple people in the same story with powers. But yet again, Double Exposure only had two people, including Max, to another person. But in this story, we have three. Including Max, we have three. So, where the fuck is this gonna go? Which also is interesting that Pixie is the one with powers, because also, if you've noticed throughout the story leading up to this, technically Pixie has been the one member of the High Seas that has gotten the most speaking lines throughout this story. So technically she's gotten the most development and stuff. So that's fun. So yay. So all right. So what do we got? So that was the cover. Here's some of the variant covers for issue 1 here, issue 2 here, issue 3 here, and then issue 4 here. And these covers are, there's the author, the artist for these covers down here. And then we have Oh, just like what we did with Claudia here. We have a little like step by step here of how she made one of the covers. Okay, Sarah, when when designing and planning covers for the brand new arc of Life is Strange, it was decided that some of the covers would tell a story across the 4 issues. One of Max's most treasured memories is from her childhood pretending to be Max Silver to Chloe's Captain Bluebeard. From here, Sarah sketched up a series of covers which would reinvent the pirate tales for the girls as grown-ups and give Rachel a chance to join the fun. Okay, where's the... Oh, there's the thing. Okay, so I can move this. Okay, that was step 1. This is... Oh, this is step 2. If I can get it not to stop jumping around. Okay, step 2. Initially, Sarah drew in Tristan as a dashing merman in place of the ship's figurehead. Each sketch was done with the logo in mind. So that's no details, so that no details were lost in the final image. He looks so funny there as a merman. You see him? Look at Tristan. He looks so funny as a merman on the ship there. Tristan was replaced by a doe's head in the final cover, which brought the focus back to the girls as they set off on their 4-part pirate adventure. Well, that makes sense. Because to be fair, if you left it like this, nobody is going to be paying attention to Rachel, Max, and Chloe. Everyone's going to be paying attention to Tristan as the merman on the front of the ship there. What is this? A chapter. Okay, so that's just that. And more illustrations for the cover, yeah. And here is... Here's some character sketches. As usual, Claudia's little character sketches. There's her sketches for Victoria. Here's some line art over here. Over here. Here's Lawrence down here. Which this is the... this is the guy that broke his leg in one of in the OG timeline. And there's Zach, who is who in the OG timeline is Victoria's boyfriend. And there's the pirate costumes for Rachel, Chloe, and Max. Little line art for that. Is it not going? Okay, now it is. Okay, so that will be the next book. Right there. Which is funny too, because I believe the book's name, the 5th book's title would change. I think it would change names. Yeah. because the fifth book in there in the advertisement would be called Echoes, but in the real book, if you can see, it would be called Coming Home. And it would obviously drop the Partners in Time subtitle, which is kind of disappointing. I wish it would such a perfect title too. They should have kept it for the rest of the series. But that's what I'm here for, because I'm going to. That's why I named this whole series reviewing these comics and stuff and streaming them as the Partners in Time series. And yet again, the advertisement for the Blackwell book, I showed that off when they did the advertisement in the last episode at the end. So I showed you this book that I have, and there's the back of book 4. And more reviews, as you can see, of people, of publications and stuff, reaction to the comics as they've been coming out. So that is that. And this is obviously the next book of book 5, which we will be doing next time. And also, if you've noticed, because I didn't point it out at the beginning of the stream, I put the other hardcover, the hardcover set that has the other 3 books of my signed copy. So I put a picture of it on the side there. So I have the signed hardcovers of both of the first 3 issues and then the last 3 issues right here. So maybe in the last maybe for the last book, when we get to the last book, I could have both hardcovers side by side for the finale of everything, if I could fit them good and they don't fall and stuff. But in any case, they'll be here on the screen anyway, so I'll keep them like that. Plus, if you notice on the hardcover picture to the what is it? Where's the camera? Over there. The hardcover on that side. The hardcover photo on that side, on that corner. You got a nice little picture of the cover that Claudia made for the hardcover here, which is Chloe, Max, Tristan over here in the corner. That is Lawrence with his, that you see the back of, which is where Claudia signed the hardcover on Lawrence's back there. Hey, he's wearing a white shirt, so it was free space that she could easily just sign it on. And then you have Dex with his pink hair in the corner here. And Pixie right there in the middle of Lawrence and Dex there. And you have Tammy on the bottom here. Because you could tell, even though she's the back of her head, you could tell from her hairstyle. And you have Dwight, kind of half of him cut off in the corner over here. And then you have some random girl down there. And then the body parts of random people on the corners here. Yeah, I have no idea who the girl on the bottom is supposed to be, especially with her face being visible there. I'm like, I have no idea who that girl is supposed to be on the cover. Like, she doesn't show up in the story or anything either. Like, it's just a random person. But, yeah. So, in any case, I hope you all enjoyed book 4 of the Life is Strange Partners in Time comic series. So we will see what's gonna happen with Pixie, what powers she will have. I believe you guys will be finding that out pretty much towards the beginning of the next book of book 5. So you're not gonna be missing it, needing to have the answer for that long. But I will give you a little insight. Her powers are pretty fucking insane. Like what she can do. Like, probably her powers are almost just as crazy as Max's powers are. So it gives you an idea of how crazy Pixie's powers are. But it doesn't make her... her powers do not make her, like, really invincible or anything. Like, even though her powers are crazy, she is still extremely vulnerable and stuff, and her powers aren't necessarily going to be something that she can use to, like, entirely protect herself or anything like that. Like, when shit goes down, Max can just rewind, or when shit goes down, Tristan can just make himself invisible, and then everyone's like, what the fuck is going on, type of thing. So Pixies isn't like that, but it's crazy what it is and how they explain it. So look forward to that interesting thing. So with that little tease and everything of what to look forward to, this is JR once again signing off, everybody. And I hope to catch you all in the next one.